Hi everybody, welcome back. I'm Mark Mann and this is Captain Hooks, and together we're Complicated Things. Today we're going to show you the NEO 2 kit by Rotolight.
One of the questions Mark and I most frequently get asked is, what lights are you using? Or what lights do I need to buy? And that's a really hard question for us to answer. There are a lot of factors to consider when choosing the grip for your kit. Cost, portability, ease of use, just to name a few. But I think the first thing you should always ask yourself is, what tools do I need to execute my creative vision?
Execute your creative vision is more like, what tools do I need to get the job done? Full disclosure, we've had a partnership with Rotolight for many years and we use their products all the time. They did not ask us to make this or compensate us in any way for this review. We just think this is a super versatile product that would probably be extremely useful for a lot of our viewers. In fact, we're using bigger Rotolights right now to light our set.
And as props.
And as props.
Yep. First off, who is this light kit for? This kit is currently selling for about $1,400, which is incredibly affordable for any professional quality tools. We think just about anyone can find a use for these lights, but we'd specifically recommend them to anyone who is prioritizing portability and needs wattage and color output to be consistent. They're useful if you're trying to produce professional work on a tight budget, and are also an excellent option for anyone who's a one-man band or a tiny production crew.
Absolutely. They're great for still photographers, for wedding and event photographers, and they're also excellent for video. If you shoot documentaries or YouTube videos, these are perfect because they're super easy to set up, easy to carry, and they fit in an overhead bin on an airplane, which is important if you got to travel for work.
Mark and I use these lights all the time as a subtle fill light or as a rim light. We also use them as utility lights behind the scenes on set. For example, if I need to go build a camera, I'd probably grab one of these guys and take it off set to light just my workspace without disturbing everyone else.
We've also used the NEO 2 as a key light in tight spaces. I was shooting Peter Dinklage once. It was a movie premiere. We were trying to photograph in this horrible little backstage area. It was not pretty. We decided to put him up against a window just as the sun was setting over the Hudson behind him. It was really pretty, but we had no front light. Alex said, hang on. He grabbed two of the little NEOs. He held them up like this in between the wall and me, and it was a beautiful front light, and we made this really pretty picture. We had more than enough light in that situation. They worked perfectly for us. And just by you adjusting a little bit left and right, we managed to create the nice light shape on his face. So they have definitely saved our ass a few times.
Yeah, so we love having these lights with us when we work because even if we don't plan to use them, we never know when they're gonna come in handy. And they often come in handy quite often.
But what actually comes in the NEO 2 kit, Alex?
I don't know, let's take a look and find out.
So, starting with the case itself, it's a rolling case, it's solid, and you can check it in on a flight with confidence or toss it in the overhead. Next, we have 3 NEO 2 heads. They have flicker-free output at any frame rate, so they work great for video as well as photo. Each head is fully dimmable between 1 and 100%. I've asked Rotolight to kick it up to 110%, but they said that's a little spinal tap. The color temperature goes from between 3,150 and 6,300 degrees Kelvin. Each light also has a variety of special effects built in for video creators like fire, flicker, or gunshot strobe.
So the next thing we have in the kit after the NEO 2 heads are the 3 AC adapters and ballast. These lights can be run on AA batteries, which is exceptional, but on AC power, they're also pretty amazing. They pull such little wattage that you can put all 3 of them on a single power strip without tripping a breaker. And if you know anything about the power consumption of professional production lights, that's unheard of.
Do you remember when we tripped the power in the National Art Gallery?
I've set packs on fire on accident while tripping breakers.
Then we've got a set of 3 folding light stands. Alex hates these stands as they're super light and pretty flimsy. but as I have a serious aversion to carrying heavy stuff, I love them.
Okay, so caveat, I don't hate them. I would be embarrassed if I took them on set, but anecdotally, when I was stranded over quarantine in the South,
Alabama.
I had a Neo 2 kit with me, and I found myself using them all the time. I use them for lights. I put my camera on them. I even used them when I was barbecuing outside to light my back porch. So as much as I dislike them for professional use, I'm always gonna keep them in my kit from now on. So like, you know, it's a mixed bag.
News to me. The light stands are fully adjustable. They go from 20 inches up to 90 inches or 7.5 feet, and they pack easily into their little carrying case. Alex, they're really versatile.
They are, but I just said that, so. Finally, this kit comes with ball heads for each light that can be mounted directly to the light stands, but also have cold shoe adapters that can be mounted directly to your camera if you're looking for a punchy light or an on-camera video light. It also comes with gels in a variety of colors.
Alex, if I ever see you putting a gel on any light around me, we're gonna have to negotiate a relationship.
I mean, I feel like you should have looked around the set before you said that, but let's move forward.
So you're really getting quite a lot in this little kit. As we've said, they're extremely versatile and can be used in so many situations, but it would be irresponsible of us not to talk about some of the drawbacks. These lights are simply not as powerful as larger LEDs and have virtually zero power when you compare it to strobe. If you want to use these as your key light, they'll need to be placed very close proximity to your subject. Also, they're pretty much useless outdoors during the day.
Totally useless.
They're not powerful enough to register against sunlight.
Right, so before you decide to purchase these lights or any kit like this, we'd recommend thinking about what you plan to use them for. Not everyone will be able to use these, and they're definitely not a cure-all, but obviously nothing is. There's no single light kit that'll be perfect for any production. So if you're looking for that, we recommend starting over.
Yeah, we'd recommend these as primary lights for small production and as a supplementary light for bigger productions. They're easy to carry around and quick to set up, so they're especially good for anyone who's working solo or as part of a small team. You don't waste any time with them, and this allows you to focus on all the other important elements of your shoot.
Okay, so thanks for watching, everyone. We highly recommend this kit, but we'll also be back in future episodes to review some other products that we also use and love, so stay tuned. We'll see you then. Later.